All right. Yup. My phone says we are live. Let me turn off my phone real quick. Always turn off your phone before a stream. There we go. All right. Oh, we made it to the end of the year. Welcome to another Webflow workshop. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you guys for joining me this week and every week for the past, I don't know how many weeks, 52 weeks? Man, what a ride 2016 has been. Back in 2015 when I started hosting this and trying to introduce a new format, it was this time last year that I was doing my best to keep people informed, entertained, help them learn, inspire them. And it was only about 10 to 15 people each time. And you know what? That didn't stop me. I was like, you know what? These 10 to 15 people, thank you for being with me. And, I want to grow the community as best I can. And here you guys are. After a year of doing this stream, it's now an average of like 50 to 80. At one time we had, Rand Siegel was here. We had about 80 or 90 people. And then Mike Locke was here on the stream, and he brought in 100 people. And I was like, wow, this is really awesome to have a lot of people on the stream and grow our community. And so, thank you for being you. And this is what today's stream is all about. You guys, the community, you are what makes Webflow. So, you know what? To the early birds, Brian was here first. Thank you for being an hour and a half early to the chat room. Riley, Chris, Ba, Blaze is here. I think Nita's here. I think Nav, Brandon, Cohen, Webflame, Blaze, Adam Wright. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. And always checking back every Tuesday. Thank you. So, 2016 is done, and I want to know, what was your proudest moment when using Webflow? Did you land a job, a full-time position in-house at an agency or a big company because of what you've learned through Webflow? Or did you get that great client or that big project because of Webflow? I've heard stories about this on the forums. Did you leave your regular day job and just start your own freelancing or consulting web design business because of Webflow? That has happened on the forums, and it's just amazing. Or did you create something super awesome? Let me know in the chat room right now. What have you done with Webflow in this year? I saw something in the chat room before we started streaming. Webflame. If I scroll up, you said you created a concept website called Be the Escape, and you're saying that a local venue might make you their web designer and game master. Because of a concept that you've made in Webflow. That is awesome. And each week I try to encourage you all to experiment, concept, just make websites for the love of it, and something will grow out of it. And so congrats to Webflame. Hopefully you get that job. So what have you guys done? And while I'm waiting for those messages, I'll go ahead and read off what Webflow team has done. Oh, actually, there's already messages. Here we go. Boss says, my happiest was when I designed and published my first site on Webflow. Yeah, that is that is an amazing feeling, because the fact that you can design and then publish it all without coding, it just makes you feel more powerful, more like I can take on the world and build something faster because I can execute my thought onto the screen and everyone will see it. Let's see here. What else? Adam Wright, cutting down my hours from my current job, hopefully by summer, and will leave and do full website full time. Yes! Doing what you love and getting paid for it. That's amazing feeling, Adam, and I hope you achieve it. Let us know. Keep the community informed. We want to make sure that we're there with you. We're supporting you. Nita says you're designing 100% now. What does that mean? Riley is saying, definitely got my first web gig through Webflow. Yes, Webflow has given me a unique perspective in how I define myself as a web designer. Yeah. When I was web designing, and JavaScript and jQuery was the hardest thing for me to pick up, but I struggled and I fought through it and I was able to learn some of it. But every time I would get a job, I always would question, what is a web designer? And then now with Webflow, it's like, oh, web designer? Heck yeah, I can do awesome stuff. I can prototype really fast, and it just makes you feel good. So yeah, I know what you mean, Riley. Carlos, I created California Web Studio working with small businesses, and we're designing developing all of our sites on Webflow. Yes! Congrats to your web studio. Go for it. Jonathan started freelancing while trying to transition out of the oil and gas industry. Yeah, dude. So keep going, and you might be able to transition completely out and build your own brand, build your own company, and like what others have done in the community, do what you love wherever you want. The internet is everywhere, and as long as you have an internet connection, you can just run your business. All right. Building full web apps with Webflow and JS. That's awesome. Congrats to NAJD Media. Anna's considering leaving her day job and Webflow all the time versus Webflow all the time. Full focus on learning Webflow inside out. Yep. It is a scary moment. You hear all these success stories of, oh, I just left and I did my own day job. So it is a scary moment because consulting, freelancing, it's not a steady pay. It takes a while to get a steady pay. But even then, you'll never know how much money you'll get each month. So take the leap of faith, but do it correctly. Run your numbers. Make sure that you have enough money to feed yourself and your family, and just pay your bills. I'm not saying jump completely. I'm saying make sure you know what you're getting into. So good luck, Anna. We're here to help. The community is there on the forums. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for everyone. What did she said again? Doing what I love but paid for it. I hope most people around me want free websites. I hear you. A lot of people want free websites, and it's up to you. Like, if you do a free website for one person, will that person help you find 15 paying clients? Because sometimes that's where it starts. You do something free for one person because it'll bloom into something bigger. But don't do it for free for everyone. Christian, I was able to quit my full-time job September 2015. Now we own our own marketing and design company, designing all of our websites and web. Yes, look at that. Go ahead, Christian. What's the name of your agency? Let me know. Vitter's wearing the Webflow shirt. Yeah. Nice. Got this testimonial from a client using Webflow. Rebecca was able to capture what I want people to feel. The website isn't cookie cutter. It feels uniquely mine, is easy to navigate, and looks great. Rebecca, great job. Creating custom sites, I feel, is so much more better than using templates if you have the time and your client has the budget. And unique is the way to go. But when it comes, if you have a fast turnaround or the client doesn't have much of a budget, then templates are fine. Bartosz is here. Hi. Okay. Let's see here. Wow, lots of love in the channel. I'm super proud of all the stories you guys are bringing. And yeah, this is a great community. I'm glad you guys are getting clients and living your dreams. But you know what? In 2017, go even further. See what else you can do. All right? Yeah. So keep those stories going. I want to know what else you guys have done in 2016. And again, while I'm waiting for those stories, I want to read off some messages from the Webflow family. I asked the Webflow Slack channel, I said, hey guys, if you have any words of thanks for the community, let me know. So yeah, let me see here. Let me drag this. All right, I'm going to pull up their pictures. All right, so this is Leonard. Leonard is our developer in Las Vegas. And he says, you all make Webflow what it is. You're making a better web. You are creating better experiences, stories, realizing untold business opportunities, and more. You make the difference. And for that, we are indebted. Thanks for using Webflow, and here's to a rockin' 2017. Yep. So, Barrett, our marketing manager. There we go. He says, I'm always inspired by an enthusiasm and passion that so many people in the Webflow community have for what we're building. And I know this is a huge motivating factor for the whole team to keep at what we're doing and keep trying to make Webflow better. So in short, thanks for being so stoked about Webflow. We're right there with you. Soren. He's one of our developers at HQ. Yep, it's a small photo. Let me see. It's going to be blurry. It's okay. All right, so he has a short one. He says, thank you community for being engaging and inspiring us to stride forward. All right. And Anna, you guys have probably met Anna on the forums. She used to help out a lot on the forums, and she would make these awesome tips and tricks tutorials, and she'd help out the community as much as she could. And after a while of helping the community, we asked her to join the QA team with Bartosz. Also, Bartosz, he's in the channel right now. Bartosz, he joined the Webflow family through the forums as well as I. So yeah, we are helping the community because we are part of the community. We started on the forums with you all, and we understand how you all feel if something is broken, and that's why we want to help fix it, because we are there with you. So Anna says, Webflow community is a great source of support, knowledge, and of course our big responsibility. And as one of my favorite books says, you become responsible forever for what you've tamed. Antoine de Saint... I can't say it. It's from The Little Prince. You inspire us, you support us, you keep us working and wanting to create something even better. You make us grow. And as a user and as a team member, I can tell you that Webflow team cares about each user. Thank you, Webflow community, for everything. Waldo. I think you guys know who this guy is. So, just to let you know, this is a very old photo of him. If you can imagine, he has a huge beard now. I mean, it's super long, and this look makes him look like a baby now. But anyways, Waldo says, thank you for helping make Webflow better with your incredible feedback. Wishlist items, and just for being awesome, just for being an awesome Webflow community. Where is Waldo? Yep. Yoav, one of our developers in headquarters. Yep, that's his Twitter picture. He says, I'm thankful for the community's enthusiasm about our product. that so many talented, smart people rely on what we do every day as part of what they do every day means so much to me. That and seeing the next level stuff designers are building blows me away every time. It never gets old. I agree. Alejandra is one of our newest developers, and she said, having just started working at Webflow a few weeks ago, I'm speechless about such an stimulating community. Believing in the power of code design ideas and the way in which technology can empower us creatively as human beings is all in the end about coming together as a community, sharing and smiling every day. Thank you for the smiles, enthusiasm, and inspiration. Happy holidays and amazing 2017 to all of you. I got two more, guys. This is just the outpouring of love from our team to you all. We can't thank you enough. Bartosz, he's in the chat room right now. Here we go. Thank you, community, for being awesome. For the past 3 years, I've been looking at how you're evolving, and I am really proud of what you've all become. A group of fantastic people full of passion of making not only making beautiful websites, but also our lives. Your work is inspiring us all. Your feedback is inspiring our team. Your help on the forum inspires everyone. Thank you for being awesome. Big love from the Webflow QA and an old power user. And lastly, our content strategist, the man of all words, John. We'd be nowhere without you, the Webflow community. Every beautiful, innovative site you build inspire us to go further and confirms we're on the right track with what we're building. And that if anyone wants a guest post, you're more than welcome to hit John up. Yeah. So much love from you guys, from us, and it just keeps going in a circle, and that's what a community should be. And I'm just a messenger, and thank you all so much. Yeah. Let's see. Lots of chatty people in the room. All right. So next thing I want to do is now we're gonna take a look back at what the Webflow team has done, and then we're gonna take a look at some awesome sites that were built in 2016. So yeah, 2016. Where did we start? We started with this guy right here. One of our biggest features right here was embedding inside of the rich text element. The fact that you can take like a blog post or something and then put in SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Vimeo, whatever, with just a simple link, and just really, really easy. And that actually made blogging even better on Webflow. And this was January 12th. After that, Bartosz actually created his first feature on Webflow. Congrats to Bartosz on this one. Oh no, broken image. Background overlays. So it used to be you can only put a gradient or a background image, and that's it. But what if you want like a solid color overlay? You would have to create a gradient overlay and then make the same colors on both ends of the gradient. But with Bartosz's idea, he took that idea and just made it easier by adding a third option, which is a background overlay. So thank you, Bart. This one, and I know a lot of people don't know about this, but this one's really awesome. When you want to clear a style, you want to remove a style from Webflow, from an element, you would have to click on the style and then click on remove style. But if you do an alt or an option and then a left click, it removes it, so you don't have to do those two clicks. Try it out. What else? Oh, this one's a huge one, and everyone's using it now, and it's so simple. The background videos. Back in March, we did background videos, so all you have to do is upload a video file and use it as a regular div. I mean, how many people are using that? It's so useful. What else have we done? Oh, this one's a big one. Flexbox. Man. Flexbox. No more floats. You don't need any floats when you have Flexbox. Oh man, if you haven't played with Flexbox yet, again, flexbox.webflow.com. And we did this in April. So, yeah. The developers, man, they're doing it. RSS feeds for CMS collections. So, yeah. I know a lot of people in the forums. I remember there were so many wish list forum posts like saying, hey, I want RSS. There it is. CSS filters. This was fun too. You can have blur, hue, rotate, saturation, etc., etc. This one was big too, and plus it works with hover states. Yeah, so that one was fun to play with. This one, I hope you're all using this one, client billing. Yeah, so client billing, if you're not using it or you're not familiar with it yet, it is a way to help you make more profit each month. So instead of you having to pay the monthly hosting fees for your client, you can forward those fees to your client and also add on your own profit margin on top of those monthly invoices that our system sends. So yeah, all you have to do is focus on your designs and making sure your client is happy. We'll take care of the rest. All right. Oh, this one. I know a lot of people aren't using this one yet, but you should. It's so much fun. Custom Bezier controls. And you can set your animation timings or transform timings however you want. You know? Pretty fun to play with. Try it out. And if you haven't used this one yet, right here, two-factor authentication, please do it now. Keep your Webflow account secure. This will help you first you would log into your account, but then you would need to pull up your phone app for your authenticator app to put in a 6-digit code. So this keeps your Webflow account more secure. So please do this. Yeah, and so that was launched back in November 21, and this month we get CMS API, per page password, and the new pricing update. Whoa, what a year of awesome stuff. And with the CMS API, that's gonna make 2017 even crazier. I want to see what you guys do with the CMS API. What can you pull in from social media into your dynamic collections? What can you take from your dynamic collections and push them out to social media? The data going in and out, what are you gonna do with it? We've opened a door, and I think right now we're just looking through. We're like, what? Okay, what do I want to do? The world is open, but what do I do with it? So we're interested as much as you guys what you're gonna do with it. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Okay, sorry, I was just reading the chat room. So that's what the Webflow team has done in 2016, and we know for 2017 what's coming, what's going to be so much fun to play with. We know that Interactions 2.0 is coming out. We know that the groundwork for a plugin marketplace is happening, and I think with those two Just those two updates, when those go live, man, what is I don't know. I don't know. Can someone already make a Webflow VR site? Make it happen. 2017, that's your goal. All right. So what cool sites have we seen in 2016? And I want to just share some with you guys. This one, Heko, this one won a Site of the Day award. JT Helms right here. If you guys haven't seen this site, man, this one took it to another level. So again, I didn't even know this is possible in Webflow. I still have yet to reverse engineer what they've done, which you can do. You can do too. Here, let me put the link in the chat room. Right there. Like this, I know is a scroll interaction, so I'm guessing it fades out, right? But then it fades out again or something. Man, it's just so pretty. Yeah, this site is awesome. And then I think this is okay. So it's not tab. Okay, I thought it was tabs. No, it's just this in-page linking, and then it has another scroll interaction. So everything they've done is a scroll interaction. So isn't it amazing what you can do with one type of interaction and tweak it just a little for each little thing? You don't need to have a lot of interactions. You just need to have the right ones. So yeah, this one is cool. All right. Let's see here. Next one. Mom's Notes. Oh yeah, this one's a good one. So these are stuff that I found on the Discover, the Showcase page on our site. And this one's really cute. Because it's the artwork. It feels unique, you know. And then the choice of font is different, and it feels nice and clean. I don't know, it's different, and the textures, love it. Who was this again? Oh yeah, Anna. Great job, Anna. I think that's her. That's cool. Wait, how'd you do that? How? There's multiple images while I'm hovering. Oh man. That's fun. See, I can't say enough about this site. It's so clean. I mean, everything. Good job. And if you have an awesome site that you've made in 2016, put it in the chat room. I want to feature it. I want to feature it before the hour's over. And of course, we're gonna take general questions at the end. General Webflow questions. What else do we got here? Oh yes, remember this? One more time. Built in 2016. Made for Windows 95. Let me get that. If you have a site, it has to be a webflow.io link, Jaren. Yeah. So, icons are draggable. That's cool. Man, this was fun to play with. Here, let me put the link in the... Oh, man. I remember when I when I first installed Windows 95, and I thought, whoa, this is the future. This is so awesome. And now I'm like, whoa, you've built it through Webflow. This is awesome. It's sort of the future. Free cell. Wait, I can't click on Internet Explorer? I want to get on the internet though. There we go. Can I resize? No, I can't. Oh man, this is a fun site to play with. Alright. What else do we got? Oh, thank you, Jaren. I'll take a look at that soon. Alright, who else? Oh yeah, so JP, this guy has been designing on Webflow for a while now. And I've shown this site before, but man, he plays with type. He plays with live type as if it was actual like vector things that you would do in graphic design, and it's awesome. Look at that. And playing with 3D transforms. Oh man. Look at that. That's amazing. Yeah. What else do we got? Oh yeah, so Anna, before she joined the Webflow team, she built her site, and it just shows how far she's got, how far she's been through web design. I mean, she's doing something different, and like the way she's structuring her site is different. You know, the way she's not afraid to step out of the box. You know, like the boxes are there, but I don't know. It's so different to me. Oh man, still it's still so good. I wish I can have a great portfolio site myself. My site sucks. I mean, I have yet to build it. I keep thinking, okay, I'm gonna build it, and then I stop, and I'm like, wait, I have a better idea, and then I build it, and I stop. I'm like, it's so hard to just publish it. But this is something she did, and it's just amazing. Yep. Oh, we got another one from Cohen. I'm going to take a look at it later. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So, I think this is another one from Anna. Oh, Olipop. Sorry, let me get that one. Let me, actually, no. Let's go here. We're going to go to Jaren's first. Alright, Jaren. Yes, I am my worst client. It's so hard. I think we've seen this. Litcat. Oh, this is different. This grid. And then the margin where the cat is. Huh. Oh, nice. I like that you have some sort of animation on the border. That's new. Interesting. Huh. Atari at grandma's. Oh, cute. This is cute. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. And you're doing this. This is probably custom, huh? This is custom CSS. But great job. Storytelling. Jaren, you're killing it. I can't live up to my full potential if I don't get all my homework done. I love the hero row, how it's just like a little preview of what you're about to read. What is the name of your dog? Milo? Does nothing. Morton. Great job. Webflame has that one. Let me get that real quick. All right. Agile Web. I think this is Anna's. So we're going to open it up in Webflow and just preview it. But this is really cool. Let's do that again. So I don't know how you did that, but that's awesome. And it's like smoke, and I'm like, what? And I think we've seen this in a past stream, but you've really... I think it was just the light bulb that was just there, and now you added the message, so thank you for doing that. It's really awesome. Your menu system, okay, that's cool. A lot of interactions happening. Great job. This part blew my mind last time. Ah, this one's good. Yeah, you guys check out. Can I share the URL, Anna? I want to share the URL if that's okay, so you guys can reverse engineer this, and it's just pretty amazing. Is it Anna or Nita? Oh, sorry, Nita. Okay, here you go, guys. There's the preview link. Reverse engineer what you did. All right. Gallery. I think... Who's doing gallery? Is this Cohen? Okay. Nice and clean, like a gallery. Makes sense. Pagination right here. Huh. Super clean. Great job. Sites like this, it's like it's hard to scale back because you're like you want to make some awesome sites with all the bells and whistles, but to make something super clean and super simple, I think is even harder than putting a site with all the bells and whistles. So great job, Cohen. I like this. That's cute. Olipop, what are you doing? Oh? Oh, that's cute. Hey, my name's Olipop. I like to design things. Oh! Okay. That's different. I feel like it's a TV show like OLLIEPOP Olipop. Okay, crack myself up. Work. It's very fun. Interactive Pokeball. What? 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 Wait a minute. What? Can I open it? Oh? What? How in the world? Wait, there's no Pokemon in there. No. So that spins. And this is made in Webflow? Why haven't I seen this yet? Oh, Olipop. Inspired with purely with CSS and the Webflow design. Jiggle it, open it, spin it, shrink it. Shrink it? How do I shrink it? I can't drag it. I can press a button. Oh, yeah, because in the cartoons you push the center and it go poof. Yeah, I get it. Oh my god, so fun. Oh man, Ollie. I think it'd be easy to add a Pokemon, just like it, it's just from scale 0 and then up, to 1. Oh man, great job. Okay, now here's a problem now. How do I go back? Need a back button. Oh yeah, you're the one who did this. That's so cool. Oh man. Nope. Oh man, I gotta show the team this. Great job. All right. Nice. That was fun to look at. See, when you experiment like that, people are gonna find you. People are gonna find you, and they'll be like, "Hey, I want someone who experiments and is always looking to do something awesome." Okay, let's see here. Who did this? To the touch, tap, tap, touch. Revolution. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing this is a work in progress. There probably should be a video here. Yep. Lorem ipsum right here. Nice and clean. I like it when people do this. It's different. Features. Meet the touch. Okay. Alright. So far so good. Let us know when it's done. It's very clean. Alright. I think we're missing some... Okay, here. Dynamic search by Cohen. Okay, I'm gonna... So dynamic search and then Saints quotes, and then we'll get to your Webflow questions. Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay, let's see here. I'll put Tesla. Nice. Oh, and you can clone the project. Nice. Let's see here. Better. Tools. Okay. Nice. And there's a filter, tech, design. This will be super useful for a lot of people in the community. Thank you for creating it and making it clonable. You're awesome. Okay, I'll get to yours, Alex. So Saints quotes right here. Oh, page not found. Okay. Endless Safari copy. I think I've seen this before. Ooh. Oh yeah, this site. You made this? Oh, yeah. I love your menu system. Oh man. I remember this and I was like blown away by that menu system and the great photography. I don't know if this custom photography, but like this is beautiful. I love this right here. Let's see here. And it's dynamic. It's data driven. This is awesome. So these are tabs? Yeah, they're tabs. Yeah, you can tell they're tabs and oh man. Oh, the photography is so beautiful. Great job. Man, this is and how the background image, I think the background image, yeah, the background image zooms in. Ah, so happy about this one. This is so pretty. How long did it take you to build this one? This one seems oh man, it just seems such a huge project. Oh man, made by Westbrook Consulting. Good job. Alright, Saint quote. Alright, this is my last one, guys. Sorry. Nice. Interactions at the top. Nice. It's very, very simple. And I think this is data driven too. If so, great job. Alright. I'm gonna go one more. Okay, Alex, one more. All for you, buddy. I mean, sorry, not Alex. Defink. All for you, buddy. Alright. Yep. So, Defink made this in 2016, and, yeah. Using textures. Still pretty. Great job. Love the textures and everything. Everything has a texture on this page. Man. Oh, you have CMS on it now. Let's see here. If I go to work. Yeah, so this is part of CMS. Yep. Nice. I like how you did this. That's pretty. Great job, Dave. You guys have made some awesome stuff, and we are trying to make awesome stuff for you guys. And it just goes around in a circle. And thank you. Thank you. You guys are what makes the web beautiful. And 2016 is so amazing because we're here together every week. We're congratulating each other, helping each other out. And you've been with us through the ups and downs, you know? If, you know, there's something wrong with Webflow, you guys let us know, and we do our best to fix it. If there's something you dislike about Webflow, you let us know, and we do our best to fix it. And we're just truly grateful for everything you guys have built in Webflow, all the feedback you've given us. You love what we do, and we love what you do. I don't know how else to say it. So let's go to some questions before we end the show. Let's go to some general questions. Anything about Webflow? You have a question about the new pricing, the CMS API, per page password. Let's go for it. The thing I love about Webflow is that is not limited to is up to your imagination. Yeah. Agreed. I mean, you can do almost anything with Webflow, and the more features we add, the more the door opens to almost infinite possibilities. Like with the CMS API, what are you gonna do with it? I want to play with it during the holiday break. Figure out what to do, and maybe finish my portfolio site. All right, Dave has the first question. Is there a way to have the per-page password prompt like the site password prompt that used to happen instead of having to design a login page? I think we redesigned it to... That would be an engineer question because I'm not sure why they removed the prompt and just made it for a page you can design. But in my opinion, I like the fact that you can design your own password page. You know, it keeps it on brand. It would be cool if we can pay with more payment methods. I agree, but our platform is heavily integrated with the Stripe API, and so whatever Stripe accepts is what we accept. Let's see here. Mobile, will it be Webflow for making phone apps? Okay. Making phone apps. I don't think, we're focusing on web design, and more, if you think about it, more and more phone apps is only for those big guys like Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. But a lot of stuff you can already do on web browsers. For instance, how many of you all have the Wiki app installed into your phones? And if you, I don't think many people do, because if you're searching for something on Wiki, you would just Google search, or you would go to Wiki's website and search for that information there, rather than having to download an app, install it, and then open it and then search it. That's 4 things. Whereas you can just go from Siri or Google Voice and just say, "Hey, Wiki Tony Stark," or something like that, and it'll pull up that information. So unless you need to make a phone app, I think the only times you would need to make a phone app is if you really need to use like the LED light, or the camera. But yeah, I think web apps is the way to go, and you can build that within Webflow. Now, if you're asking about web apps, that's something Webflow cannot do yet, but as you can see with the CMS API, we may be getting closer to something like that. Yeah, but good question. Cohen doesn't ask Siri, he asks his wife. Wow, your wife is very knowledgeable. Carlos, what about integrated e-commerce feature? So we don't have a native one, but we're relying on the platforms that have done it for years and years and years and are doing it well, like Shopify, FoxyCart, Gumroad. You can put PayPal buttons in your site. That may be something very, very far away, but for right now, dynamic embeds is your friend. And if you want a great starting point, I can't recommend FoxyCart enough. Go to foxy.io and look for Webflow, or just search FoxyCart Webflow, and you'll find a free template that they're giving away. Let's see here. I missed it. Where'd it go? I've always wondered, there's been talk about whether or not web builders count as web development. Do you think Webflow would be an exception in the mind of industry pros? It is a pro tool. And if you look at some threads on Hacker News or Designer News, sometimes on Reddit, a lot of people consider Webflow as a pro tool now. And so, yeah, it's already in that mindset. And plus, when you're using Webflow, you can't just get into it thinking I'm gonna build an awesome site without any knowledge of HTML or CSS. You would need that fundamentals to help you go through Webflow more quickly. But if you're just learning web design, you can do it backwards, where you're learning Webflow, publish the site, and look at the source code that it produces, so you can kind of learn code through that way. So yeah, it is a pro tool. Cohen, is there another solution for importing custom APIs as we do know with Zapier? Another solution. I don't think there's any other solution that I know of besides Zapier. I think Zapier is one of the best, because if you don't know how to code or connect 2 different APIs together, that's where Zapier comes in. But if you're a developer and you know hardcore JavaScript, then the CMS API is your playground. Let's see here. Just noticed on Stripe that Portugal is one of the 25 supported countries, but Webflow client billing is not supported in Portugal. You would need to... Yeah, I'll look into that later. Post that on the forum so you can remind me to look into it, Nita. Agreed, Webflow has helped me learn HTML and CSS. Congratulations! I knew CSS till I started looking at Webflow's minimal CSS. Any other questions? Now, Weed, off the top of your head, what would you use the CMS API for? The easiest thing right now is Oh, okay. So I helped these guys out. I built this site on Webflow, San Diego JS.org, right here. So in San Diego, there's this JavaScript user group that meets a lot, and right now, this stuff right here, this upcoming events, is actually a custom JavaScript that the one of the organizers of San Diego JS has created on his own. He made his own custom JavaScript to pull the Meetup API into Webflow. But all this data isn't in the Webflow CMS, the dynamic collections. So one of the things I want to try over the break is how can I take this data from the Meetup API, Meetup.com API, and make this go into the Webflow CMS, into the Webflow dynamic collection, and then make these binded to the dynamic collection rather than pulling from the Meetup API. You get what I mean? So it goes Meetup to Webflow and then onto the page, rather than Meetup and then onto the page. The reason why is because I want to save this data onto the Webflow CMS. And so an awesome thing about that is whenever the organizer posts a new meetup on meetup.com, it'll immediately go to Webflow dynamic. It'll immediately be saved into the Webflow CMS and then put into the page. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to try challenge myself to do. I don't know how he did this, but I'm gonna look at his code and I'm just gonna see if I can find a pattern and try to use this Webflow CMS to see how that can happen. Another thing they wanted to try to do is when there's a speaker like, hey, I want to give a talk at your next meetup. So you would click let us know, and it goes request to speak. All these text boxes, they just go to the form submission data. It just saves on Webflow, and then it sends an email to the organizer. It does nothing after that. What I want it to do would be that it goes from here, and then it gets saved into the dynamic collection, and then it has a switch, approved or not. And then if approved, we show that like probably if you click on this, right here it goes to the meetup.com, right? But I want to have like another button that says read more, so you can see the list of approved speakers that are coming, or give it its own dynamic template page, something like that. So many things to do, and that's just with Meetup API. But we know there's tons and tons of things out there. There's Yelp that has their own API. There's Twitch. What can you do with Twitch? My mind is blowing right now. Anyways, off the top of my head, everything. Okay. I went to a different space there. Let's see here. Any other questions? Okay. API is in the dashboard in one of the first tabs. Yes. Site settings. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see where you can generate your own API key. And you can go to developers.webflow.com and check it out. Thanks for that super detailed answer. You're welcome. Yeah, I went from one spot to like forever. All right. I think that's it. If there's no other questions, I've said thanks many, many times. I've said thanks every week. You know what would be awesome? And I'm just putting it out there. What if we all could meet in person? Some sort of Webflow conference? I think that would be awesome. So let's continue to grow the community. Tell your friends about Webflow. Tell them how awesome and helpful the community is. And when you get when you get help on the forums, then share that knowledge with everyone else on the forum. All right. Where would this conference happen? I don't know, but I want it to happen. I mean, there's other. I mean, you have React meetup groups, you have JavaScript meetup groups, you have UX meetup groups, you have WordPress meetup groups. You have all these conferences and meetup groups about certain things. I want to meet you all and shake your hands, hug you guys, just, thank you all in person. And it would be really fun. So let's make this community grow. And maybe one day I'll be there with you and saying thank you. So, I think Bartosz said he had something to say. Bartosz says, thank you, Nelson, for being host of my favorite YouTube subscription. Well, it better be your favorite YouTube subscription. You work for Webflow. Just kidding. You're welcome. I don't think my house can fit the whole community, but it's too much, guys. Yeah, I think we're done with 2016. You know what? Let's make 2017 even better. We have so many new tools to play with. Interactions 2.0 is going to be fun. The plugin marketplace, what are you going to do with it? Thank you. Have a happy holiday. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. I already said Hanukkah. Thank you, and make the web beautiful. See ya.